Hey, morning. So today we're gonna do some grammar, all right, and we're gonna do some writing, which I love to do, and I hope that after enough exercises between you and me, we can have a lot of experience writing, and we can start to love writing as much as I do. So today for our grammar lesson, we're going to be talking about adding sensory details, right? Adding sensory details to a story or to an essay, right? Now, what's the root word for the word sensory, right? Think about it, sensory, right? So if you were thinking about senses, then yes, you're correct. Sense is the root word of sensory. You know, you have the same word in Spanish, right? Sentido, como sientes, right? Okay, so let's take a look at the grammar spot book now. All right, we're gonna walk around. Let's see whose seat we're gonna go to find this book. All right. Whoa. Wait, I think I see a grammar spot over here on Andrew's desk. All right, so we're going to look at Andrew's grammar spot book. So these instructions here are found in the class that I posted, on Google Classrooms, right? So it says here, when you write a personal narrative, it is important to give the reader as many details as possible about what you are feeling and the environment around you. Use your five senses to provide added information to your audience, right? And we have this photo here, this image here. It's a beach scene, right? You have people, like adults. You have adults like selling puka shells, and adults walking around, and you have, looks like maybe it could be a waiter by the way he's holding that tray of burgers and fries, green fries, I think. Those look green, don't they? And there's people in the water, right? There's a kid, there's a couple of animals. Oh, there's like all these animals over here. Now, there's this mind map, right? And it has, how many senses do we have? We have five senses, right? We have sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell. These are the five senses. And when you say you have a sixth sense, that means you are kind of psychic, that you have extrasensory perception, or ESP. That means you can read people's minds, right? So in this mind map, we have the five different sensory details: sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell, right? Now the exercise here is asking us to look at this image. All right, look at this beach scene here, and imagine if you were trying to write about this beach scene here and you were trying to make a nice, complete story. You would want to include not only what you saw and what you did, but also what you heard, right? To make it a little bit more realistic, to put the audience in the scene that you're describing, right? You want to describe what you heard. You want to describe how things felt, right? Now, what does that mean? Does that mean like things that you literally touch? No, it could mean something like how the sun, felt on your skin, or how the sand felt on your skin, or that feeling when you're, when you're coming out of when you've gone into the water and then you're like full of salt after all the water dries up and all the salt is kind of like flaking on your skin, right? That's a sense of touch as well, right? And of course you have taste, and it doesn't only apply to like the burgers, like maybe the taste of the salt water too on your face. And of course there's smell, right? So I want you to draw on a piece of paper, right? This mind map with the sensory details and the five senses. And I want you to write three adjectives, three ways of describing each one in this beach scene, right? So three things that you could describe and in different ways, right? For sight, three things. What did you see? Like, how did it look? Use adjectives, okay? Use describing words. Three sounds that you heard and what they sounded like. You know, was it loud? Was it quiet? Was it whispering? Was it like scratching sounds? You know, three feelings of touch, three feelings of taste, and three feelings or three adjectives, you know, for things that you smelled. I want you to complete this mind map, right? Just like things that you sensed, and use adjectives to make them a little bit more interesting and exciting. And then after that, we're gonna have a writing exercise, okay? Using some of these techniques, all right?